Hello everybody and welcome back to Subnautica. I believe in our last episode we were going to head over into the western dunes over here to find the wrecks that are over in this direction, because we still need to find the prawn suit, drill arm, and grappling arm so that we can use those when we head down to the end game area. So let's I'm going to search around for a minute. Once we get the prawn suit, drill arm, and grappling arm, I think the only other thing we need, I don't know if we've gotten the Cyclops depth mod, the first depth module yet. I think we probably still need to find that. We might actually find it in one of these wrecks over here. I gotta look around for a minute and try to find where the dunes are. Well, here's something here. I don't think this is one of the wrecks we're looking for, but I think we've been in this one before. Is this the one that has the... No, we have not been in this one before. Or we might have. I don't know. Let's check it out and just see if... Oh, okay. Well, there's that too. Is there a data pad in here? What is this? Water filtration suit. Let's get our...
New blueprint acquired.
Let's get our laser cutter set up. Oh, it was. It just didn't respond. Let's see, that, 5, thank you. All right, and we'll cut this door open. All right, that's the door done. Let's get in here. Ah, here we go. Drill arm fragment, I can live with that. All right, cool. And unfortunately, oh, and there's a piece of the grappling arm, so that's nice. Even if we find another grappling arm piece around here, we're still going to have to go to the other wreck to hopefully find the depth module, because I think the depth module is a data pad and not a scan, which means that we're going to have to find it in a wreck or near a wreck. So, yeah. But at least we got the... Oh, I'll take that. Water filtration machine. We might as well unlock it. We're not going to be using it unless... Like, if you guys want me to do a follow-on series where we make a full-on base and all of that stuff, I'm certainly open to that, but you guys got to let me know. And you can only let me know if you're a public subscriber or a channel member, because I don't see comments from anybody else. All right, well, let's look around. I don't have any first aid kits with me. That's not smart. I just want to look around on the ground really quick to see if I see any more... That's the drill arm. I believe we're finished with that one. We just need the grappling arm, and I'm not seeing any more arms on the ground. So I think that's the drill arm again too. Yeah, pretty sure we finished the drill arm, right? Yeah, we finished the drill arm. So we just need to go over to the other wreck. We need to go over to the other wreck, which I think is to the... I think there's one way up here in continuing to the northwest. So yeah, I'm gonna travel over in this direction to see if I can find it. I don't remember exactly how far up it is, so I'll pause the recording and bring you guys back when I'm ready to go in. Well, that didn't go very well, and I'm not at 100 health, so I'm pretty sure he's about to destroy my sea mine. Oh, we got away. I am going to head back to the shallow area over here so we can hopefully get away from him. And, yeah. That was, I didn't realize that I was that far to the west. I did not realize I was that far west. I'm hoping I can get far enough away that we can get out and do a repair. Alright, we're gonna risk it, because I don't want to lose... I don't want to lose my sea moth. That's gonna be a long swim back. Come on. I didn't think I was that far to the west. We're back inside. So, yeah. I didn't think I was that far... Oh, I think this might actually be the wreck we're looking for. I didn't realize I was that far to the west. I heard the scream right next to me, and I was like, ah, crap. I think this one actually has a data pad right here in the middle, so we'll grab this real quick. Hopefully this is our depth module. I believe it's all randomized. Well, there's our depth module. Awesome. Where is my sea moth?
acquired.
So yeah, that's our depth module. So that's good. And then, so the only other thing we need is we need the other fragment of the grappling arm. I have a feeling we're gonna have to go into the wreck for that. I was kind of hoping we could just find it outside, but that's all right. Give me just a second. Okay, sorry, I had to take care of something. Let's see. There's a door here, so I think we'll come in from this direction. Hopefully this is far enough from the shark that he's not gonna mess with it. Okay. Just want to see if there's any grappling arms in here. No door there. So we're gonna have to cut our way through this. Okay. It's done. Let's get in here. Oh, there's usually some arms in here. Okay, we'll cut this one too, I guess. Okay, this one's done. Hoping that we're going to come in here and actually find something useful. No, no. We need grappling arm parts, please. There's a door. Fortunately, I have the ultra-high capacity tank, so we can stay in here for a little while. I'm too many different games where I press too many different buttons to activate too many different things. I tried to press the E key because the game I'm playing mostly right now is an E. You press the E button to activate things. I'm hoping that that thing is not going after my sea moth. There's a lot of growling happening. I'm gonna go check on it. Because I really would prefer to not lose my sea moth. Alright, I guess it's fine. It's just a bunch. Well, I might as well top off on air while I'm here, right? Okay, let's top off on air. Then we'll hop back out and do this again. We came out over here. I want to continue going through because we do really need to find that grappling arm so we can move on. So, let's hop into here, into this room. And then I just want to double check and make sure I didn't miss the arm or something, but I saw a ladder that I think we can go through. Maybe there's an arm down there. So let's go down here. Unfortunately, there's no arms here. That sucks hardcore. That's gonna take us back outside, and this is probably gonna take us back to a room we've already been in. Yeah, that's a dead end. And this brings us back in here to this main room. I don't think I'm missing any of the arms. Super frustrating that none of them spawns. A lot of times you can find the arms outside, so I should have did a perimeter search outside first. I don't remember if I did. Yeah, that sucks. All right, let's let's do a skim around the wreck here. Just to, man, there's a lot of them. That's why it sounded like I was getting attacked all the time, because there was just a bunch of them sitting out here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any grappling arms here. And the other one only had drill arms out, so I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to go to the south. Actually, so what is this? This is Life Pod 13. I don't remember if this is the northernmost wreck or not. I know there's some wrecks over here, so I think what we'll do is we'll head back to the south, and then I will skim the bottom and just kind of stay in this area, stay along this pathway, or stay along this side of the map over here to see if I can find another wreck. And And then hopefully at that one we'll be able to find the grappling arm fragment that we need. And then we can go back, get our prawn suit all kitted out and ready to go. And then I think we might be ready to head out to the Lost River. Maybe. I always love finding these guys. I think they're cool. I don't know what they're called, but they're always interesting to look at. I'm currently located down here. There's a wreck here and a wreck here. I want to say that there's another wreck up there. I think I actually need to go back to the north. Because I remember there was a wreck kind of in the northwestern part, and it was further to the west than kind of this middle one here. So I'm going to go back north. I don't remember ever finding a wreck that had grappling arm or had any of the prawn suit arms on the southern half of the map there. They were both in the dunes area, and once you get to those guys, you're not really in the dunes anymore. So I'm going to continue back up here. We'll pass the 2 wrecks that we found so far, and then hopefully we'll find the other upper northwesternmost wreck, and I think that one might have the grappling arms that we need. There is a Reaper Leviathan right here in front of me. I turned my lights off and went silent. I don't know if he's coming after me or not. I'm just trying to sit here and be quiet until he goes away. I'm currently located right here. I'm trying to get up here because I think there's a wreck up there that has what we need. Is he gone? I think he's going into the ground. I think he's like clipping into the ground. I don't think the wreck was over here. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. I need to check my online map. So let me check that out, and then let me check that out. Okay, I'm not sure that I think we've been in this one here. Well, but it doesn't make sense because my map is not telling me. But yeah. Oh, and I was wrong. This and this are the northwesternmost maps, and this is not. And not what we're looking for. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've been in here. I don't know why the map is not showing it as having been in here. Because I remember going through this little top thing here. Coming down in. Yeah, we cut through that. And I'm pretty sure we got any arms that were in here, if there were any, so boo. I'm having a real hard time finding what we need. We just need the one, because we didn't get it, right? Am I not paying attention and where's my prawn suit upgrades? Vehicle upgrades. So we have we need one more grappling prawn suit. Up there, out here, back to the Seamoth. So,
welcome aboard,
let me double check my map here. Ugh. Let me get rid of the thermal activity. So this one is supposed to have the possibility of it. There's also a wreck further south. Let's see, let's get back to the map. There's also a wreck further, it's basically due south from here, so we can check that one. Maybe we'll get lucky and that one will have what we need. Okay, well this is the wreck we're looking for. Let's find an entrance, I think. Oh, that might actually be our grappling arm right there. Or is this the torpedo arm? That's the torpedo arm. That's lame. I was really hoping for the grappling arm. And that's the same thing. Let's go inside and see if maybe we can find... We gotta find the entrance first. There's one in here. Is that the grappling arm? Ah, we got our prawn suit grappling arm. Sweet. So we might as well go ahead and explore this wreck while we're here. There's a data pad.
Integrating new PDA data.
Go down this way. Nuclear reactor fragment. I don't remember if we unlocked the reactor, but we'll go ahead and grab this while we're here. Cool, so we're good on the reactor now.
New blueprint acquired.
We don't need the drill suit. So we're good on all of the arm fragments. Sonar upgrade. All right, we'll probably equip that on the thing because why not? All right. So I do believe that's going to take care of all of our upgrades that we need for the prawn suit, and now we should be able to upgrade our Cyclops to the point where it doesn't need anything else. So let's head back to the base and be ready to go. Well, there's this too. Okay, that was creepy. And obviously I've seen it before, but for those of you who haven't, that was creepy. Okay, we are back at the base, and I just remembered that I don't believe we found the thermal upgrade that we need for the Cyclops. So we have the prawn suit thermal reactor. We do not have the Cyclops thermal reactor. That is definitely something that we're going to need to find before we head down there, because there's some things that are going to drain our energy down there, and having the thermal reactor will offset that a lot. So fortunately, that means we still have some more searching around to do. Where is that anyways? I just want to take a second to see if I can find where it is. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a data box, and it is going to be. Do we have the shield generator? It's a Cyclops stuff. Cyclops upgrades. Do we have the shield generator? We don't even have the shield generator. Or yeah, we have the shield generator. So we just need the. We just need the thermal reactor. Thermal reactor modules down in the Grand Reef area. Probably have to get that tomorrow. So yeah, we still have at least one more. There's another one up in the top, in the northeast part of the map as well. So yeah, tomorrow we'll probably have to do that tomorrow. Let's get our Cyclops upgraded. So he needs his first depth module. Yeah. I don't think we have one on us, so let's use the fabricator to the prawn suit. And we have nickel and we have that, so let's go ahead and make that. And then I hope I put ruby in the thing. What else do we want to add? The prawn suit jump jet, we have everything we need for that. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we want the drill arm, which, yeah, we're fine with that. And we want the grappling arm. Okay. So let's get rid of that. Oh, I don't know if I get rid of that, but let's do this. So, jump jets go there. Grappling arm, I think, or the drill arm goes in the left arm. Grappling arm goes in the right arm. Our depth module can go there. And now we're good with. Is there anything else we want to put on this? I don't think he gets a. Get an autosave. Gonna have to wait for that. I don't think he gets a shield generator or anything, so realistically, I think we can put an engine efficiency module, because why not? And then maybe an extra storage unit. I don't know. What I mean. I want to max out his upgrade slots. So, or we could just fall in the water. There's that too. Let me move the browser out of the window out of my way so I can actually see what you guys are seeing. Okay, so we'll put that there, and then the storage module can go there, and that'll be it for that. Let's enter the prawn suit. We'll get him now that we have the initial upgrades done. We don't. Yes. You. There we go. All right. So now that we have the initial upgrades done, we don't need the initial fabricator for that. And then I believe that this one has its own fabrication station. Did we already put the depth module in for this guy? Do we have any modules in? What do we have in here? We have the efficiency module, but I think we were waiting to get the nickel ore that we needed for the initial depth module. So yeah, oh, I could have put it in right there. Plasteel ingot for that. We already had rubies, so that's good. So we can put this in here, and now we have the initial well, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade these anyway. So let me pull this guy out. I believe I can access the upgrades from here, because we're going to upgrade both of these right now anyway. Let's see. Modification station. Cyclops. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, but we're good for that one. That one's fine. And I think the Mark II, yeah, that requires kyanite. We haven't gotten any of that yet, so unfortunately we can't do that. So that's fine. So we actually just need to put this upgrade back in because we're not ready for that one yet. And then for the Cyclops depth module, we now have the Mark II module ready to go. And then what else do we want to put in here? I believe I'm going to put the... we definitely want the shield generator. All right, we have all the materials for that. We have all the materials for the sonar upgrade. Go ahead and do that. I want the thermal reactor upgrade, so let's go put these in. I think we have 2 more slots left after this, right? Yeah. So we'll be able to put the shield generator in and the sonar upgrade in. And then maybe fire suppression and the thermal reactor can go there. I think that's probably what I'm going to go with. Because, I don't know, the decoy tube upgrade might be pretty nice too. I've already forgot what I put in there. This is how bad my memory is. Okay, so we got the sonar upgrade, which will be nice because in the darker places we can do the sonar and it will kind of give us a visual representation of what's around us. So efficiency module, depth module, shield generator, sonar, thermal reactor, and then we got to choose what our last thing is going to be. And I'm on the fence between the fire suppression or the decoy upgrade. I'm thinking fire suppression, because the decoy upgrade launcher, we can just store a bunch of the tubes here, and if I have to manually come back here and move them, that's not that big of a deal. I mean, ideally, we're not going to get ourselves into a situation in the first place where we need the decoys. So I think we're going to go ahead and do fire suppression, and we do have the materials for all of that. So there's that. All right, yeah, and then the last slot will be for our thermal reactor, which we're going to have to go find that tomorrow. I don't have time to go looking for that today. So now we have our mobile base is pretty much ready to go. I just need one more thing for the actual for the upgrade there, and then we'll be ready to head down into the Lost River to start that process. So we'll finish out today's episode by actually finally getting around to upgrading or customizing our ship. I typically go with orange and then a black stripe. And then I think another black stripe, and then my name, I typically try to make it a bright yellow so that it'll stand out. If you're wondering why USS Tecumseh, when I was a kid, I went on a Tiger cruise aboard the USS Tecumseh back in the 80s, and this submarine reminds me of that, so that's what that's for. And then for our prawn suit, we are going to not be able to. We're gonna have to take a second and do that. I forgot that we cannot customize our prawn suit from here. Oh. Are you gonna get it? Nope. Come on, get there. All right. We can't customize our prawn suit from there, so yeah. Let's hop over here and we can do this. And then what do I normally label my prawn suits? Crawfish. And then, again, I'm going to do my standard orange and black. Interior, we'll make that orange as well. And a black stripe. All right, cool. And that's our prawn suit. Awesome. So we'll get this docked, and that's going to go ahead and I got to get it I'll go ahead and put my Seamoth back in in the bay there so that it can charge. So anyways, that's going to go ahead and do it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks, or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with that thanks button. I also have PayPal and Patreon links for those of you who prefer to go that route, because some people do like to go that way. So again, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for our next video,
Welcome
and I
aboard,
will
Captain.
see you then.